All right. Hello. I am live. We are live. I say we, but it's just me. And no one is here just yet, but hopefully someone pops up soon and I won't have to chat to myself, which is always awkward when we first start doing these things, isn't it? Well, unless someone is watching on the replay and then they'll be like, oh, well, Melvin, you're not speaking to yourself. You're speaking to me. The audience who's watching everything back, who wasn't there at the moment you started, which is also cool. Good Lord, I'm just rambling now. Anywho, it was a very hot day today. About 95 degrees. So really, really hot over here. I've been drinking water like crazy, making sure Sweet Pea is cool and in a good spot so she doesn't overheat. And hello, doll. Hello, Stephanie. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining me tonight. And now I'm no longer rambling to myself. So, hello. Hope you ladies are doing well. And if you're not doing well, just tell me what is making you unwell and I will punch them in the face. Unless it's something that isn't physically here, then I guess I can't punch it in the face, but we can do it metaphorically. So, there we go. Something just got punched in the face. Let's see. How do I do this? I always forget what button I have the settings on. And that was not it. This one was it. There we go. There's my mug. Oh no. Well, I'm happy you're feeling better now. Yeah, I'm happy you're feeling much better now, doing great. So that means you're ready to do some backflips, which I expect. So film yourself doing a backflip, please. Yes, go outside. I know it's nighttime. Go outside and do a backflip. We will wait. Well, I said a backflip, but hey, if you want to dance naked under the moon, I'll take that too. But in all seriousness, I am happy you're feeling better. So, and I reckon, yeah, what was yesterday? Tuesday? No, Monday you were busy. Yeah, Monday you were busy doing everything, and I guess all that energy caught up and decided to slap you around and call you Susan. But but yeah, I'm happy you're feeling better. Now, where is that from? Slap me around and call me Susan. Okay, Susan. Oh, okay, Susan. Oh, Blank Man. That's where it's from. I don't know if you guys ever seen that movie, Damon Wayans. Oh my gosh, it's such a cheesy movie, but I love it. Oh, hello, Richard. Yep, I am doing well. I hope you're doing well as well. I hope you're doing good. It's all good Lord. English, what is it? I hope you're doing well also. And thank you, doll. This is actually one of my favorite shirts, the dragon tiger thing. I don't care. It's a comfortable shirt. It is cool, and I don't remember what was going on in 2005. So, you know, um, let me see if I can. Yeah, you guys see my mouse and everything, but yeah, anyway, there you go. Yeah, I bet you guys thought I didn't have pants on or something. Oh boy, that would be a shocker. Though, some of you might like that, and then get me banned off of YouTube. Um, but yeah, so I can't remember what was going on in 2005 now. Too hot for pants. Oh, hello, Noella. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Phoenix one and Trackleback. Some have all three. I haven't seen the ones with all three, but I do have an assortment of the dragon and the tiger. So it's pretty interesting because in Chinese lore, the dragon was warned of the tiger because the tiger has, interestingly enough, the strength of a dragon. So it's like, if you're going to fight, you're going to have to fight really hard because he has that strength. So tigers are very interesting animals in Chinese lore. And of course, dragons and phoenixes. The phoenix is the south, represents the south, and I think the dragon represents the north. I could have that backwards. It's been a while since I've practiced or and researched the lore over there, but real cool mythology. Of course, everyone knows that the uh, the koi fish turns into the dragon once it goes through the dragon's gate, and it represents strength and perseverance and all that. And then, of course, with Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all. A Magikarp turns into Gyarados, which is the dragon and all that. The weakest thing ever turns into this behemoth of a beast. So it's pretty wicked. At least I think it's wicked. Um, what was I going to say? Oh yes, so I did a review. If you have not seen it or checked it out, go check it out. I reviewed Black Magic of Ahriman, and it was written by our friend Curtis Joseph. Very interesting read. I had no idea it was a grimoire at first. Like, I thought it was just him telling a story on how he got into magic or something, but took me totally by surprise. I was like, hey, these are instructions on how to do mess. Huh. I don't know if I should be reading this or not, but definitely worth a read. If you want to know the reasons why, check out the review. And I will say this, the book got me looking into, and I always say this name wrong, but Zoroastrianism and Persian mythology in general. I don't know too much about Persian mythology, but it's really cool. You could get it from eBay, but you can also email Curtis and he will just send you a free PDF because I don't think he wants certain people who published it to get paid. It's a story behind that, but you can find it on Amazon or you can message Curtis and he'll just send it to you. Sorry. Anyway, it's it's definitely intense. It's something that I think on Amazon they have a hard copy. Normally I prefer physical copies. I like physical copies of everything. But yeah, he will give you a PDF, but if you want a physical hard copy, then you'll have to purchase it from Amazon. What was I saying? What was I going to say? Anyway, yeah, I definitely would not recommend that book, or rather, I wouldn't recommend the rituals in there for a beginner. But then at the same time, I wouldn't recommend them to someone who has an established path or whatever current they're on, because in order to do that and really get into it, you legit have to rewire yourself and be prepared to do a deep dive into some nasty stuff. And Ahriman, whose other name I just can't pronounce, Angru Manu, closest I'm going to get. Whew, he can be a nasty guy. He is evil. He is darkness, but that's just it. He's not evil. He's just the things in life we don't want to face. He is us. He's a part of us, and it's that darkness and everything that we push all the way in the back. our negativeness to a degree, and we don't want to see it, and we live on this surface level, everything is cool, everything is awesome, that type of thing. And it's like, no, you're gonna have to confront what you don't want to confront, and it gets nasty, and it's very interesting because it made me take a step back. And oh, what are the question marks for? Uh-oh, what happened? What did I do? It made me take a step back and realize that a lot of people are fake, myself included. We put on masks and faces, and is it to make our lives easier, or is it because we don't want to really deal with the hardships that would actually make us overall better? And uh-oh, Sweet Pea might be coming in. I heard her bell. And it's a shame, really. That doesn't mean, find your inner darkness and unleash it and be a jerk or anything like that. But if we were our true selves, I'm sure we would be happier. We probably wouldn't have as many people like us, but we will certainly be happier because it's no holding things in, and we're able to face ourselves, and a weight that we carry would definitely be off our shoulders. And I think it's very important that we do that. I mean, from time to time, I think it's actually a good thing to look in the mirror and have a conversation with yourself. And if need be, scream. Don't scream too much, though, even though we have a scream queen in the house, but don't scream too much. But yeah, we definitely have lost ourselves in trying to please everyone else, or trying to be accepted by everyone else. Growing up, I tell everyone I'm from the ghetto. uh, right on. Okay, so mirrors aren't necessary, but I think it helps. Growing up, I'm from the ghetto, and I always wanted to be accepted. The problem is I cannot be accepted because I don't like rap. I like wearing different type of clothings. I never wear sagging clothing. It's very weird to me. I don't like overpriced name brand stuff. Like, why am I paying $120 for some stupid Nikes? It costs like 50 cents to make, and I could get some PF flyers for $20 to $40. And PF flyers are awesome. I need to show off my purple PF flyers one day for you guys. Um, sorry, reading real quick. A PF Flyer is a shoe. Have you ever seen The Sandlot? They're the shoes that Benny the Jet Rodriguez wears. I disagree with you, Melvin. Something that dark doesn't represent a part of us. Humans have become corrupted, manipulated over a millennia. Uh, I you've never seen The Sandlot? Oh, Stephanie. Oh, Stephanie. Oh, I just felt my heart shatter. You have to see The Sandlot. It's a great movie. Go see The Sandlot. Like, go see The Sandlot. That's Go see The Sandlot. Man. Um anyway, going to Doll real quick. I agree and disagree. I do believe that there has been outside influences that have jacked us up, but I also believe that a lot of mess comes from us. because we have trouble accepting certain things, or we don't want to accept it, or we create a fantasy. And, sometimes it's just how it is. Life sucks and we don't want to deal with it or accept it. Uh, well, you're kind of behind, Noella, aren't you? Anyway, what was I getting at? Acceptance? Oh, I can't remember. I lost my train of thought. It'll come back later, probably. And hello, Brittany. Welcome. See, she knows The Sandlot. She gets it. It's an awesome movie, man. Stephanie, you got to see The Sandlot. It's 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 just no other way around that. You have to see The Sandlot. Oh, speaking of which, well, yeah, that's right. Speaking of which, movies that someone has never seen before, I recently found out that someone close to me has not seen a particular movie, which is very shocking. I won't say who, it's easy to figure out, and I won't say what movie, but expect a review from them for a first time viewing if they do their homework, which they probably won't. And The Sandlot is about a couple of kids in summer playing baseball, and a catastrophe happens. Their only ball goes over the fence, and they have to and it's signed by Babe Ruth, okay? And they have to retrieve it, but the problem is there's a dog over there called the Beast, and they have to figure out how to get the ball from the Beast. It's really good. It's a really really good movie. And I'm not saying the name of the movie that the other person has not seen, because that would be a spoiler for the review. So you gotta wait. Although, yeah, Stephanie, your homework, see The Sandlot. Just that simple. See The Sandlot. Uh, no, not quite like Stand By Me. I think Stand By Me is way more emotional and kind of sad. Just see The Sandlot. No more question. Just see it. That simple. Like, that's how it goes. Just see The Sandlot. Like, that's your homework. Yes, I'm giving you homework. And I don't care if you're rolling your eyes. I don't care if you're like, Melvin, don't boss me around. Go see it. Yeah, what Brittany said. Anyway, how are you all doing tonight? I hope you're all swell and doing well. I have, oh, you can find it on whatever streaming services, thingy majiggers, or buy a DVD of it. Um, I have a craving for cheesecake. I haven't had cheesecake in probably a year. A year? Yeah, I haven't had cheesecake in. What is that? Oh. Okay, so I see this light going back and forth on the keyboard, and it was freaking me out because I didn't know where it was coming from. Then it hit me. It's the volume thing. It's green and light's green. You guys can't see it. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I haven't had cheesecake in like a year or so, and I have a hankering for some cheesecake. Oh, okay, Brittany, I'm channeling you. So I'm going to say it's your fault that I want cheesecake. Um, I I actually really like Oreo cheesecake, but I prefer strawberry. Strawberry is my favorite fruit. So usually anything with strawberry is probably going to be a-okay with me. And there we go. Now, I like Blue Bunny's cherry cheesecake ice cream, but I don't believe I've ever had cherry cheesecake. And I have had red velvet cheesecake. My gosh, it was delicious. I'll never have it again, though. I can only imagine the calories in that son of a monkey's uncle. And, well, I won't say I'll never have it again. I just won't have it anytime soon. There we go. Straight to the cheese. And it's doing it again. I don't know what's going on with this bot that I have set up, but it is not working correctly and it's really starting to annoy me. But whatever. Okay, so some more updates for you. The art for my book, it is still being done, but I am hopeful it will be 100% completed this month, and early September the book should be out. And if you guys would like to hear another part of it, just some random part, let me know and we'll have some fun and I'll read it, see what you guys think. And um probably going to have one more live stream this month, and that will be a podcast. I have an idea who I'm going to get on. I just haven't asked them yet, but I'm pretty sure they'll say yes. And expect a couple of smaller videos because, I'm just being lazy and I don't really feel like live streaming. So I hope that's okay with you guys. And speaking of live streaming, Stephanie has started a little something herself. And unfortunately, my freaking internet decided to be a prick and I missed out on the first episode, but a little brew and a lot of tea. It is her audio podcast and it is on her channel from the oh, thank you. From the Cauldron Witch. So she's going to be live again next Tuesday. Is it next Tuesday? Next Tuesday is 16th. Yeah, right? Or do I have my dates wrong? I could possibly have my dates wrong. Yeah, no, next Tuesday. She will be live next Tuesday at what is it, 5 p.m.? I think it's 5 p.m. Correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't have my notes next to me. I'm going off of this memory and oh boy. Yeah, 5 p.m. PST. Okay. So you guys be sure to check it out. She is there with Simona, who, oh, she's a wild child. Hello, Gabby. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's going to be live on From the Cauldron Witch. And that is next Tuesday, 5 p.m. PST. A little brew and a lot of tea. So, yeah, guys, definitely check it out. Uh, what else? Oh, and you know what? Since you just popped up, Gabby, you guys be sure to check out Pearl, inspired by Gabby. So she is an oyster shucker and she gives you pearls and everything. Well, she doesn't give them to you, you do purchase them. But my God, they're freaking gorgeous. And she does little games and giveaways and all that good stuff. So definitely check her out as well, especially if you like that jewelry and being all glamored up. And I'll be honest with you guys, I actually like pearls more so than like diamonds and sapphires and all of that. So, I prefer pearls. I think they are so much more classier. However, I will never turn down a ruby. I love ruby, but that's because my favorite color is red. Go ahead and post links if you want, guys. Like, post them, let people know, and like, this is what we do here: share, share, share. Sharing is caring. It can be fun. Sharing is caring. It can be fun. Ruby? Oh, wow. I did not know that, but it matches your hair, so this makes sense. That's that fiery energy as well. So, all right, that's awesome. Freaking Ruby. I will not get you one. It's a bit out of my price range, but I will remember it. Maybe I'll send you a fake one. Hello, Paranormal Witch. Welcome. Hope you're doing good, especially with all the good news you've been getting recently, kicking butt and taking names. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. All the way from Texas, even though you probably don't sound like a Texan. Oh, I wish Bonnie were here. I only wish Bonnie were here so I could just make fun of her accent. That's the only reason at the moment. Oh gosh. You know what? Maybe we'll do two more live streams. One will be a podcast and one might be a yapping at midnight, and we'll just clown around with Bonnie about some stuff. But I'm afraid to do that right now because she's a little high strung, and I know it would just devolve into her getting on someone's case really hard, and I don't really want that too much. Sweet, are you coming in or not? You keep shaking your bells and everything. Oh, yeah, no problem, Gabby. No problem at all. And thank you for coming in and hanging out with us. Not much really going on, just me chatting like a buffoon and probably going to pull some cards for you guys. Oh, so good news. I finally found someone crazy enough where I was able to use the Lost Hollow. Yay! And I don't mean crazy. It's just they were perfect for this deck. So I was finally able to use it. I am so happy now. Hello, Morning Star. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So this one is now available to everyone. It's cherry had to get popped by the right person though, and we found him. Anyway, Morning Star, I hope you're having a great night or day or afternoon or wherever the heck you are. I hope it's great. You're doing well. Oh, and you know what? Speaking of tarot, oh, hello, Simona. Welcome. Simona the Cocoa Puff. Or Cuckoo Puff. Cuckoo. Yeah, Cuckoo. Is it Cuckoo or Cocoa? It's Cuckoo. I'm cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. That's what it is. Why did they change the cuckoo bird? He looks so derpy now. Anyway, what was I going to say? Yeah, if you are also interested in tarot, be sure to follow From the Cauldron Witch on Instagram because Sunday she does tarot pools for folks, and sometimes Simona will be with her and she will pull some oracles. So definitely be sure to check that out also. Cacao? Cacao, cacao. Out of curiosity, what ETs have visited you? And if that is too much of a personal question, just say, shut up, Melvin. I'm just curious because, well, I think I gave the backstory to the channel, but I'll say that originally with Rose, the main focus was actually going to be ETs, but it was too limited. And I found out rather quickly a lot of people who have experienced alien contact, well, they're not the most reliable for information. So I do want to get more guests on and speak to more people who have some type of alien interaction, but it's just the process of elimination and trying to figure out, okay, is this all in your head or isn't it? And I like to give people the benefit of the doubt, and oh, Arcturian. Okay. Oh, ooh, holy cow, really? Well, that's interesting. I like to give people the benefit of the doubt of doubt, but it's just, sometimes it just is what it is. But I really would like to get more ET folks on. That would be awesome. That is one of my secret passions, is just understanding various beings and listening to the stories, trying to match it up with various mythologies and all of that stuff. For instance, with Hinduism, they talked about flying shiny cities shooting out fire lasers and all of that mess, and it's like, what the heck? um or I can't remember which group of Native Americans this was, but one of their gods came down and told them, hey, you go in there and you lock the freaking door because it's going to get nasty. Apparently, it was some type of war over Earth, and when they were looking at these ruins, archaeologists and everything, they were a bit confused by the door because it wasn't to keep people out, it was to keep people in. It's like, what the heck? Why? Just a lot of mystery and interesting stuff. So, yeah. All right, I might take you up on that, Simona. And Bob Lazar. So, I feel sorry for Bob Lazar. I remember what oh, now you show up. You gonna jump up and say hi to everyone? You're thinking. I know. There you go. Oh, hey, come back. Oh, Sweet Pea cameo. That's all you get. um, John Lear was talking about Bob Lazar in a Project Camelot interview, and I definitely recommend those. It's one he did many many years ago, and then one that's still a couple of years old now, but more recent. And he doesn't look very good, but it is what it is. And this always stuck with me was he said that Bob Lazar, when he was sharing information, apparently he talked too much, and they would hit him with the gun to discipline him. And whenever he was about to speak too much, that pain would hit him and he would say, "Nope, I can't talk about that. Like, it just hurts. It hurts. I can't talk about it." It was some weird psychological engineering that happened to him, according to John Lear. I mean, really interesting stuff. And Rose, my first co host, she has experiences with ETs, and it's quite interesting, her stories. And the guy who pretty much inspired this, AP, Alien Photog, he had interesting meetings as well. And Niema may have had some experiences. She heard freaking arcade music in her head while something was going on. She said like she felt like they were working on her or something. She felt hands on her and she started to hear music. It's like from an arcade. Uh, and then Bonnie has experiences, and I like freaking Bonnie out with them because she's afraid of the ETs, but I love messing with her. But anyway, let's pull some cards for someone. So let's see. We'll have some fun. Someone pick a number between 1 and 10. Whoever gets the number or comes closest to it gets the first pull of something. That's interesting. We jumped all around there. Okay, so we have 8, 4, 5, 2. Anyone else? Before I tell you who will get it. Morningstar 3. No, no, no. You only get one guess. So get out of here with that 9. 6. Okay, so we're going to have a face off here because the number I'm thinking of is 7, but Noella said 6, and oh, now the bot shows up. Noella said 6, and Paranormal Witch said 8. So between you two only, pick another number between 1 and 10. Just between Noella and Paranormal Witch. 1 and 10. Noella gets it. The number was 5. All right. So, which is funny. 3 plus 2, 5. So, man, you guys are channeling something here. Or at least I think you are. I don't know. Maybe we're all just a little crazy. Oh, Gabby, you're too late. Now you come in with it. God darn it. Okay. Oh, very funny. Now you guys are comedians. Ah ha 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 ha. Sweet, do you want to be on cam? Oh, you fell asleep. Well, she just went right to sleep. She's out. I was gonna see if I could get her on camera for you guys, but she just passed the heck out. Like, nope, leave me alone. It's hot. Don't bother me. Oh, nope, you're back up. Hey, you want to come on camera? Say hello to everyone? All right, Noella, is there anything in particular you'd like to know or oh, whatever my guides want to say is the top. Okay, well, whatever comes out comes out. So, this is for Noella. Whatever comes out comes out. So, we'll pull 3 cards for you. I think that will be nice. Seven, lucky 7? No, you're getting 3. Actually, a friend of mine has been seeing 777 in a couple of different places, and that's usually a good sign for abundance. And I'm really happy for them. They've had a bit of a 180, we'll say, and oh, okay, that's probably what it is, Gabby. They had a 180 and they are doing so much better now, and it's freaking awesome to. Oh, that's interesting. Apparently OBS dropped and I didn't even know it. All right, let's see what we got. This one's fitting. Out of curiosity, is there a major? I knew it. I knew there was a major. So you get 4. Oh, come on. Don't do this now. Make that 5. Make that 6. Oh, if it's another major. No, okay. So what I like doing is when there's a major arcana after I pull, what I usually would for the last card, I just keep going. Like, it's a weird habit. I know it's odd, but you know, it is what it is. But you got 6, not 7. I know. So this is from the Tarot of Dreams, and we have, whoa, glare. That's what we have. I'm blind. We have the 7 of Wands, fighting back, holding your ground, not bending, not breaking, not moving. Working your own magic and standing your ground. In other words, don't give up on what you're doing. Stand your ground, even though it's hard and the odds might be stacked against you. Keep going. Don't stop. Do not stop. Do not quit. Your magic is growing. It's powerful. Your passion is explosive. Hold your ground. Definitely hold your ground. Knight of Swords. And with this Knight of Swords, so swords, air, where our head is. This dude's on a freaking Pegasus. So he's going places, man. I will say that with this Knight of Swords, it is you. What? Which one? What? This one or this one? Anyway, with this Knight of Swords, I would say that you're heading towards the next level. You've gained experience. You've definitely gained experience. You have more knowledge than you had. It's now time to put a little bit of it into practice and into use, and don't be afraid of doing so. Just don't overdo it. Don't let your imagination run wild, because swords can have a habit of doing that. Your head can go up in the cloud. So I would make sure not to Zoha. Oh, you really want to go down that route, huh? I would make sure not to overdo it, but definitely start experimentation. It's time. You know, you can do a little bit of things and go for it. You know, you have a blessing. Go for it. Next, we have the Page of Wands. Look at her. She's so mischievous. Like, you're a mischievous person, but there's reflections here. We're on a chess or checkerboard. We have pillars. And I love this card because of her mischievous look. And this is I kind of know more than I allude to. I'm not going to tell you everything or share everything. Oh, hello, Atropa. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm not going to tell you everything or share everything. She she feels like it's a representative of you, Noella. Fiery passion. Definitely got this fiery passion, but also mischievous in some ways. And like it's a chess or checker game going on. Like just so much thinking and just so much passion that's ready to explode and come out, which is awesome. Nothing wrong with that. It's just be careful with certain games you play. That's what it feels like. You know, don't go too far and don't try to play both sides of the field. It's not going to work out for you. What is going to work out for you, however, is well, I'll just show all three major arcanas. But yeah, this one just feels like it's you. A little mischievous and naughty, but ultimately innocent and really just stepping your foot into things, learning, somewhat hesitant. Lots of passion though, but it's just, you know, be careful with the games. I'll say that. Um, so yeah, three major arcanas here, and one of them isn't as bad as it could be. I know sometimes we make it seem like, oh God, it's the end of the world, but not really. You have the world, which is awesome, completion. Moving on to that next level, the fool has seen it all and can move on. The strength card, and this is interesting because this strength is a tiger, and like I said, tigers have the strength of dragons. And then we have the tower, but this tower isn't devastating at all. This tower is it's more like I can't even say a close call, really. I mean, yeah, I guess you could say a close call, but it's not devastating. So, we have completion, a gaining of confidence, and even though it could be a close call, a shaking of foundation, so to speak, I feel like you have nothing to really worry about. I feel like you found your path. Like that's what it seems like. You have found your path. And yes, you're going to have moments of shakiness. There are going to be moments where it's hard and difficult. It's going to be shaky, but you don't break, you don't bend. And this is also saying don't let anyone try to steer you in a different direction from what you want to do. Don't let them try to scare you off or anything like that. You'll be a little shaken, but still holding solid. This is such an interesting tower because every other tower is like terrifying. Something's blowing up, person's jumping out of a window, there's blood leaking somewhere, but not this one. This one is in really good shape. It's just some lightning just, you know, it's like whatever. So be prepared to have your foundation shaken a little bit. And it might be shaken because you actually succeed at what you're trying to do. When you do magic that first time, you do that spell, or you contact whatever entity that first time, and it's successful and they come through, it's freaking scary. It's like, oh my gosh, did I do that? It actually came through. What huh? But you're going to get to that point, and you need to have your confidence ready, because you're ending a chapter. Something is coming to a close in a good way for you, and you come out of it stronger, like very much stronger, and you have confidence. Don't be afraid to, because you might still be in the broom closet, as they say. Don't be afraid to share your thoughts. Don't be afraid to practice, nothing too crazy. Just that's the only thing. Nothing too crazy. But yeah, it seems like you're on the right path. What you're doing is for you. It's definitely for you. So I don't know if I said it, but this deck is the Tarot of Dreams by Ciro Marchetti. And yeah, so there's the box and everything. So if anyone's interested in this, here it is. So you can just go and pick it up. I notice sometimes that people who do the tarot and everything, they don't like saying what cards they use sometimes, because they don't want other people to get it. And I don't understand that. I think it's awesome when we share interests, and it's like, you got that deck, I got it too. It's so cool. I always like that. So I don't know why some people are just like, and just like, no, don't share, don't let them know, don't do that. This deck actually is governed by Pearl. I forgot to say that. So Pearl is one of my guides, and she is the governor of this deck. And I quite like this one, not over the top or anything. And hello, Slim Lewis, welcome. I was not going to forget to say hello to you. Thank you for stopping by. So we're just hanging out, yapping about anything, really. And, that's about it on this hot Wednesday. One second. I need to check something real quick. Okay, there we go. Checked and done. The deep voice welcome. If I had some water next to me, I would do it. Gosh, you know what? It just hit me. Not only do I want cheesecake, I want a milkshake as well. You know what, Slim? Let's try it. Slim Lewis, welcome to Unexplained Possibilities. There you go. um, no water necessary. Darn it, we muscle through this mess. But yeah, so that would be good. Um, Man, that would be so good. Milkshake and some cheesecake. I've heard that I should look into voice acting a couple of times, especially for narration, but uh oh boy, donuts would be good too. Donuts would be delicious, but no donuts this time for me. Maybe one day. I will, well, I decided, because enough people said yes, I will do narrow. What is that? Narrow? I'm gonna do some narrow. I'll do narration for So Strange Times Volume 1, which I've actually started on a little bit, just a little, to test out a few things and work it out. I decided that for the narration portion of the book, I think I want to make it a little bit like an audio drama. And if you guys want a good example of what I'm planning to do, make sure you check out Too Crazy to Believe Phantom Chains. That is my favorite Too Crazy. Oh, hey, sweet. That is my favorite Too Crazy to Believe to date. And it's the one that has little sound effects and me doing a little bit of acting esque stuff. You're just gonna leave me already. You're a heifer. Oh, she's going under the couch. Wow, she really does not want to be bothered. Anubis, god of the cemetery, Egyptian, of course. He used to be god of the dead, but he gave that position to Osiris, which makes sense. And yeah, he's like the god of the cemetery and mummification. And I do believe he takes you to Anubis and all of them to be judged. He he's kind of like Charon, the ferryman from Greek mythology who takes you down the river Styx. You know, got to pay the ferryman or else you won't get there. And that's actually quite interesting too, because that is a real thing where you have to pay the ferryman or else he would just dump the body somewhere. So that's why they put gold coins on the eyes. So the ferryman gets paid, the body goes to its resting place, and all that good stuff. Yes, he guides you to where you need to go in the afterlife. Hello, Rupali. I am good. How are you? I mean, you just showed up. It's like, may I ask? Well, ask away. And, well, you know what, Rupali, you just jumped in out of nowhere. Let's find out. I'll see what we can do. Um, I'm trying to think what deck I want to use for you. And yes, Slim, we can do that. Uh, well, he's not good, he's not bad. He is what he is. No, don't be anxious. Normally I would use a pendulum for this. And I don't feel like stretching out to get it. Like this is a better question for my pendulum, but let's see what we got. We'll just have some fun. And yeah, I'll pull cards for anyone who wants it. I guess since we're already warmed up, why not? Why the heck not? All right. So, um, Rupal, I hope I'm saying your name right. I'm bad with names, and I'm fighting not calling you RuPaul because that's just an insult. So let's knock that energy out. And this is one of my favorite decks. With the exception of this one, this is the deck I use the least amount. All right, what's going on with work and jobs and all of that? And Slim, I'll get you next. And whoever wants a reading, let me know now, and I will get to them. And Rupali, we will definitely pull 3 cards for you. Yeah, Tropa, I could get you. No worries. So I think for you, Rupali, we're gonna pull 3 cards from the top, middle, and bottom. And surprisingly, this deck is shuffling nicely. Really? Anubis? That's interesting. Yeah, I mean he's a good one to write about. I've always liked them for the most part. But I personally think Osiris has a better story only because it involves Set and death, rebirth, his son wanting vengeance, Isis being crazy and trying to find his wiener, but she never did. That kind of sucks. Well, it's no kinda. That sucks, man. Well, there is most likely an alien tarot, but I certainly don't own it. All right, let's give it one more go. And let's see what we got. So, a lot of the decks, 95% of them that I own, they they um they match my guide. So for instance, this one is connected to Daisy, and the Tarot of Dreams was Pearl. The Llewellyn, that big one you see there, is Raphael. Top, ooh, middle, bottom. All right. So, wow. Okay, so Rupali, we have the Ace of Feathers. Feathers are fire or wands, essentially, in this deck. And the reason why feathers represent wands and fire is because this is a Native American inspired deck. Native Americans would use feathers to fan the flames of the fire and get things going and stuff like that. So that's why it's represented by that. But inspiration, ace. So I like to say that aces are gifts from the universe. And it's like the universe is listening and it's going to provide you. It's giving you a chance, that opportunity. It's like, okay, here's your opportunity. It's up to you to take it. And this is the universe trying to pump you up, getting you ready, and it's like you need to show that you want your job. You need to put in that work to get that job. Like get that passion ignited and work a little bit of magic. Now, when I say work a little bit of magic, I don't mean actually go to a cemetery or something, dig up some dirt and I don't mean that, but I do mean have more faith in yourself and your manifestation abilities and whatever you did or are doing to obtain said job. You're going to have your opportunity. It's just up to you to take it. And then that takes us to what are you? The roots, sorry. Four of roots, which is earth element, aka pentacles, money, 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 money. So with the four of roots, preservation, this is almost like, yeah, it's going to be bumpy. This, I want to say, this current job, it's probably not for you. And if you get it, I think it's temporarily. I don't think this is a long term thing. And the reason why I say that is because you have something better that's going to come along next year. I think you're going to get the job, but I don't think you're going to be happy about it. And something better is going to come along later. So I think you're going to get it, but it's just like, save up all that you can. Save up all that you can from it. Now, this takes us to the lovers. This is the one. This is where it's like, okay, this one is for you. I like to say that the lovers are spring, fresh energy, new beginnings in a way. You know how, like, in spring, everyone is happy, everyone has growth, everyone's horny and wants to get freaky. Although, if you're like me, you never get freaky and you're just like, um, I think I think you have another job coming, and that one will be the one that you love. It will be long term. This one, I think you're going to get it, but I don't think it's long term. I think it is a short term thing. This one, though, I think it's long term. It's just you're going to have to put in that work and effort and not doubt yourself or anything like that. You're going to have to show that passion and explosion. And get out your comfort zone, I almost want to say, and make it happen, Captain. But yeah, I think you have another job that's going to pop up. It's going to be long term, and I think you're going to fall in love with it. This one, I think it's short term. I think you're going to get it, but I think it's short term. I don't think you're going to love it. And it's like, just save up. You have something better. You have better coming along elsewhere. But there you go, Rupali. And thank you for dropping by. All right, so Slim is next. So Slim, what if you win? What if me weird? Why? So you guys can lie. So you can sit me here next to Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera. Better switch me chair so I can sit by Carson Daly and Fred Durst. Uh, general reading with the Rider White. Okay. I honestly, I'm thinking like the cards, spring of next year. Okay, Rider White. Now, I don't know how true it is, but Arcturians are supposed to be the designers of, or the architects of the, yes, Rupali, of this galaxy, we'll say. And they're supposed to be the oldest beings in this galaxy. I don't know how true it is, though. I have not met one, and we have not had a conversation. Knock that energy off. So this is for Slim, and uh I don't know about some love spells, Richard. With my luck, it would just give me the wrong type of thing. You know, over there, Big Bertha will show up. You want to make love, chocolate daddy? And I'll be like, no, Big Bertha, no, please. Oh, you know you want it. You know it. All right, this is for Slim Lewis. What is happening? What's going on? Oh, the cat people. What is happening? What's going on with Slim? Oh, I need to take a picture of Sweet Pea for you guys. Because there's this little box, and I've just been too lazy to throw it away. And her big butt is in it trying to fall asleep. And Sweet Pea is not a small cat by any means. And she's in this little box. Like, god darn it. She has a bed to the left of me. She has 3 beds up front. And she's in this tiny little box. All right. One more for Slim. Ooh. I don't know why that is in my head. You know that British thing. Dun 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know why that just popped in my head for you, Slim. It's very weird, but and normally I don't read reverse cards, but only one card came out in reverse while the other ones are upright. I drew 5 cards for you. And I don't know if I want to read the bottom card or not. I'm contemplating. No, not this time. But the card we have in reverse is the 5 of Swords. So I'll just show you it upright. So this guy, for whatever reason, was in reverse. And I like to say this is sort of a stalemate. No one wins. Everyone loses. It's not the best outcome, but it's still an outcome. It's not the worst outcome either. Being that this is in reverse, however, I don't necessarily think it's conflict coming up, but I do think you are about to have an outcome to a situation that you might have to settle for. And settling actually ends up better for you instead of a stalemate where people get nothing. And maybe, no, I'm going to take it a step further, actually. I don't even think this is your fight. I think this is just you watching. So don't get involved in an upcoming dispute. Just stay on the sidelines. Don't get involved. Like when arguments happen, when drama comes up, don't get involved. That's what I'm going to say. And the reason why I'm saying that is because of this lovely lady here, the Queen of Wands, who is a witch, and she has a black cat just watching and a sunflower. So, fun fact about sunflowers, nuclear sites or waste places and all that, they usually have sunflowers around them because they are able to absorb and suck up nuclear waste, which is very interesting. So if you're if for whatever reason you're going by a nuclear power plant or a dump site or whatever and you see a lot of sunflowers, that is the reason why. They absorb all the nuclear waste material and they clean it all up. Pretty cool, right? Anyway, this lovely lady is a witch and she is sitting back, she's relaxing, she knows her power, she doesn't have to use her power. And that's what it feels like with you. You need to just sit back, relax, let things happen as they are going to play out. Don't interfere with blessings or jobs or people that are happening. Sit back and relax, kind of like the king of Wands. The King of Wands likes to look at his work. He's resting. She is powerful. She's a witch. You already put out your energy. You already made your pacts. You already did what you had to do. You can relax. Be cool. That's what it kind of feels like. And don't get involved. Don't mess up your blessings. You did the work. You here did the work. You did your magic. You did your magic. You entered your pack. You even have a familiar here. Yeah, it's like you did the work already. And that takes us to the Four of Swords. Resting. Now, sometimes this could be seen as a negative where it's like you're resting too much. Stop it. But no, I think for this, it's like, no, you can rest. And I'm saying that because it's right next to the Seven of Pentacles. Hard work pays off, but you have to be patient and it takes time. Just wait, rest up, and prepare yourself. Prepare, get ready for what's coming to you. And that, you have a lot of fours. And this is the Four of Cups. What you want is going to be given to you, but you can't try to find it yourself. It's coming to you. It's being offered to you. It's almost like your devotion, your dedication is being paid off. Like, here you go. But you have to be patient and rest. Don't actively search for it. Don't actively want it. No, it feels like, and I'm gonna quote Curtis here. It feels like the work is done. Don't look back and let it come to you. Because if you search for it, if you expect it, that's the other thing. If you expect it, you lose it. Like, you're going to miss out on whatever this is, whoever this is handing it to you. It's like, no, take it. It's right here. It's right in front of you. Success is right around the corner. Just for right now, be cool, be patient, and don't mess up your own blessings. You got it. Whatever you asked for, whatever you were seeking, whatever you want, you got it. Anything you want, you got it. I love Roy Orbison. So, yeah, there you go, Slim. You got it. All right, Atropa, you are next. If you're still here. Oh, wow. Well, the rain washes away the dirt and the grime, and it leaves everything here to grow and get settled and be happy. I don't know where I'm going with that. I was trying to sound wise and philosophical. It just fell apart. You're welcome, Slim. I'm currently doing shadow work with the teacher. I'm also going to be studying under another teacher of the occult, starting very soon. I'm wondering if this is going to go well. I don't think you actually need a tarot reading for that, Atropa, but we'll have some fun and we'll do it anyway. And it will go, I'll say this before I pull cards, because like I said, I don't think you actually need a reading for that one. It will go well depending on you, your attitude, what you put into it, and how willing you are to learn and be open and accept your mistakes. That's the biggest thing. If we can accept our mistakes and learn from them, then everything goes well, because that means you've gained knowledge and you know what not to do. And we can put what we now know what not to do into something, and those mistakes go everywhere. So, that's what I would say. It will go well depending on what you put into it and what you're hoping to take from it. Hope that makes sense. But let's pull some cards anyway. You know what, Atropa? We're going to be naughty with you. We're going to do the tarot sexual magic, because I like your name and it sounds sexy to me. Atropa. All right, let's knock that energy off. This is for Atropa. And now, for whatever reason, I'm thinking of a Spice Girl song. Every boy, every girl, spice up your life. People of the world, spice up your life. Slam it to the left if you're having a good time. Shake it to the right if you know you feel fine. Anyway, sorry. Slam it to the left if you're having a good time. Shake it to the right. Yeah, full time. We moonwalk the south side. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Hi-ya! Shake it, shake it, shake it. Hi-ya! Arriba! Arriba! Ay, 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 ay. I'm sorry. I'll shut up, guys. Anyway, this is for Atropa. And we'll pull 3 cards for you. And then after Atropa, Stephanie, you will be up. How will your course go? Well, if she would like me to, you can ask and I'll do it. I don't mind. Oh, that's where we stopped. That was the one. Okay, let's see what we got. Okay. All right, I have the deck upside down. A lot of masculine energy here. Ooh. Okay. So for you, Atropa. Yeah, you have a good one, Slim. And no problem. For you, Atropa, I am going to read the bottom of the deck. And we have the moon. Or should I say it? The moon. So the moon is sometimes about deception. Are we deceiving ourselves? Are we not seeing what we should see? And usually at the bottom of the deck is how we're feeling on the inside. This is discovery. Discovering, and like you said, you were doing shadow work. This is discovery of yourself, of that darker aspect of yourself, of not necessarily your naughtiness, but the part of you that hurts and you may not want to accept, that broken part that needs to come out and see and show you, like, hey, I'm evil. We're broken people now. Yeah, something like that. It's coming to the light, which is a good thing, meaning you're doing the work and it's coming out correctly. If you weren't doing the work, chances are this wouldn't be here, but you're doing the work and it's coming out correctly, and you are going to have to accept this darker aspect of yourself and see that it is a part of you. It's not evil, it's not bad, it's not necessarily good, it's just you. It is what you make it. All right, so top of the deck, 8 of Cups. And this one's a weird one because usually the 8 of Cups is very, well, cups being water, emotion, where we're going, where we're flowing. Sometimes it's very cool and calm. This one is not. This is getting away from something, letting go. In other decks, the 8 of Cups is literally walking away from things you don't want to walk away from. It's hard to do. So you're going to have a tough time transitioning, I want to say. It's going to be a little tough for you. And there are probably going to be times where you're like, why am I doing this? This is stupid. But keep doing it. You know, it's almost like you have to have a sacrifice in order for you to gain. So I do expect you to sacrifice something. You're going to have to let something go in order for you to gain and learn. And this takes us to the 8 of Swords. And as you can see, there's someone in the background there, and you can't see too well, but her hand is almost like some monster claw, which is kind of weird and creepy. But anyway, with the 8 of Swords and this 8 of Cups walking away, yeah, I think you are going to have to leave something behind, and unfortunately you might have to keep something secretive. I don't know if people are going to accept you for what you're doing, what you're trying to do. So it's like a select few people. So you are going to have to be somewhat selective with who you work with, who you share your information with, and how you do it, why you do it, etc., etc. So be aware of that. Yeah, you're definitely going to have to walk away from something, which kind of sucks, but it's only going to help you in the long run. So you have 2 kings here, and one of these kings is kind of weird to show up because it's sort of what I use for if someone's cheating. But the King of Swords and the King of Cups. 2 different energies. 2 very different energies. Oh, hello, Afro Samurai. Afro Samurai. 2 different energies. 2 very different energies. One is dominant, and one is just a freak. And you are going to have to adjust to a different way of doing things. I don't necessarily think that this guy here is being naughty and trying to go behind your back or anything. I just think it's adjusting from it and having to learn anew with this guy, because this one is going to have more respect. This is a more respectful king. And he is dominant, but at the same time, he will treat you as an equal. This one, however, this one likes to have his way, and it's like, no, listen to me. I know what I'm doing. I'm smart. I already did the work. So you just listen. Meanwhile, Aunt Haggie's back there, not very happy. Two different energies. One is going to actually listen to you more than the other. And it is, again, a transition. I think it's going to go good, but it's a transition. And it feels like it's competition here. Like you can't have more than, you can't advance to a certain level. I don't want that. But this one, dominant but equal, and more, a little bit more caring and flowing. And it's like, yeah, we're gonna get you there. I don't see you as any lower than me. I'm not gonna take advantage of you. You know, I want you to question me and talk. Because I mean, look at her. She's in all black and everything. You just know she's hiding a whip somewhere, and it's just like, come on, daddy. You know, all that good stuff. And finally, and this is the cool one. Well, I mean, aside from the people making love, but you have the fool. New journeys, new experiences, new ways to go, starting from zero. And the reason why this is zero instead of number one is because zero can turn into anything. In other words, your potential has not been met. You can evolve into anything you want in this new journey. So yeah, I think it's going to be good, but you're a blank canvas. You, what you put in it is what you get out of it. Kind of like what I said before I drew cards. You're blank. You are very open-minded and willing to learn and take everything in, which is always a good thing. But don't be afraid to question either. Don't be blinded and just keep walking with tunnel vision. Try and figure out why the heck are there people making love in the middle of nowhere, and what is this snake doing? You know, so question, it feels like. Don't just blindly follow when you start doing your thing. But there you go, Atropa. All right. Next up is Stephanie. There we go. Stephanie, we're going to use the Rackham Tarot for you. You're welcome, Atropa. And yeah, I would say it is a good thing. I don't feel that it's bad at all. It's just a transitioning period and leaving something that you know behind, almost like a sacrifice. And, you know, it's, yeah, it, in time you'll understand, but you're definitely a blank canvas. All right, so Stephanie, just wherever they fall, let them fall, I'm assuming. Knocking that energy out. Shake, 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 da-dun, dun, dun. Shake, 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 shake your booty. I'm just in a musical mood, aren't I? All right, what do we have for Stephanie? What is she supposed to know? Or maybe what shouldn't she know? I don't know. Has she been naughty or nice with, or what? What is happening with Stephanie? Well, oddly enough, this never happens. I just got really tired. Just for a split second. It went away, though. So, this is for Stephanie. Let's give it one more mix. So, Raphael also governs the Rackham Tarot here. And it's almost opposite of the Llewellyn, which I think is really cool. All right, let's see what we got. Okay. And we'll pull out 5 cards. Hmm. Well, for the most part, I think we have movements. Another one. Huh. Okay, make that 6 cards. 7? 7. Okay. Ooh, interesting. All right. Okay, so bottom of the deck, we have the Hanged Man. Now, I know this does not look like a traditional hangman. It's like, what the heck is this? Well, it is. This is the Hangman. And this is balancing. Are you balancing yourself out correctly, Stephanie? You're playing a dangerous game if you're not. You need to, I don't know if you need to rest and pull back some, but you are playing a dangerous balancing game. Because look, there's a spider web under there, and you could get caught up in it if you slip up. You might be doing too much. Oh, hello, Jennifer. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Well, I'll give you the good one. Welcome, Jennifer Vatsa, to Unexplained Possibilities. Yeah, so Stephanie, you might need to work on balancing your life a little bit better, meaning stop being a workaholic and relax. Get more play, I want to say. Oh, that rhymed. Get more play in you. I I think you're not balancing yourself out correctly. I don't like this hangman being on the bottom. So, yeah, balance yourself out better. Play play more, work a little less if at all possible, and recharge and be good and all that stuff. Now, we do have movement here. So, this is the King of Wands. And this King of Wands is different than the other ones because the other King of Wands, they're usually sitting back, relaxing. And this one is moving. And right next to it, we have the Ace of Swords. So these two together for me is saying like you're moving way too much, but instead of sitting back and looking at your work grow, and with the Ace of Swords, aces I like to say are gifts from the universe. It's just something I always say. Don't ask me why. Maybe I'm just drunk with it. And ooh, glare. Ah, and out of focus. Glare and out of focus. Great. And with this Ace of Swords, it is taking opportunity and charging your way, meaning that you are doing projects and you probably have another project up your sleeve and not just um oh gosh, what is it called? Little brew and a lot of tea. Your current project. I think it's more than just that. And you're you're going forth with it. You're and I'm not so sure that's a good thing. Oh, hello, get smart quick. What a name that is. I I think you need to slow down. I really think you need to slow down. Like, yes, the opportunity is there and all of that, which is fine, but you have to pick and choose, man. You can't just get your sword and swing at everything and go forth. You're going to burn yourself out and you're going to go crazy. Even if you're a workaholic, you're going to drive yourself nuts. Like this feels like everything is telling you to slow down and rest. Stop just for a moment. stop. And this takes us to the five of what are you? Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Normally this is I'm hurt and I need a place to stay. I need shelter. But I don't necessarily think this is you needing shelter. I think it's again you needing to slow down just a wee bit at the very least. Things this year changed on purpose. Oh, okay. Um with this five of pentacles, like it's very weird because it's an empty street, very empty street, and it's like this woman, of course, being by herself and doing her thing, and I don't know, it just you need to pull back. I think you need to be around good people. Like, and when I say good people, I mean like actual friends and people who care, and allow them to help you. Allow them to help you with your work, allow them to help you with your projects. Don't try to do everything yourself. Like, I'm really concerned about burnout. Allow people to help you. Even if you don't want them to, suck it up and say, help me, please. Or at the very least, allow them to take you away from the work zone for a weekend. Like, man, I just want you to stop working. It's exhausting. For me, it's exhausting. I'm not even working. It's just exhausting. Allow people to help you. Allow people to help you, and yeah, take a little bit of a break. Okay, so next two cards are very interesting. We have the Eight of Cups. It has come back. And we have the Ten of Swords. So this Ten of Swords is very different from other tens. Like this one is what is it? Saint Gregory killing the dragon, or is it Saint George? I think it's Saint George versus the dragon. I always get Gregory and George mixed up. Don't ask me why or how. But anyway, with this Eight of Cups, it's literally people trying to pull you down, but you're like, no, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I have to. I have to. And it's like, no, stop, relax, come back, hang out. And you're going to freaking work. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. Like, just take a couple of days if you can. If you have vacation time, take it. If you can have time where you're not working magic for other people and everything, take it. Please, for the love of God, take it. I think people have probably told you you do too much or you do a lot, and they're appreciative. Like, that's the thing. People are appreciative of you, but you just take a freaking rest, man. Now, but you're not going to, because again, we have Saint George here versus the dragon, and he is working away. And the Ten of Swords is interesting because it's letting go of yesterday in other decks anyway. Letting go of yesterday, tomorrow's another day. Whatever's hurting you then will not hurt you now in the future. So with these two together, it's there we go. It almost feels like hey, whatever happened yesterday, don't worry about it for tomorrow. Whatever pressures were on you, don't worry about it now. Like, come back down and just take a moment. I'm going to give you some more homework, Stephanie. Finally, we have the Eight of Wands, and this is a good one to end on for you because it's witches. We have witches. So that's why I think this is a good one to end on for you. And they're flying on off and like, ooh, and they're not the Wicked Witch from the West or nothing. I'll get you, my pretty. Your little dog, too. You know, nothing like that. But this Eight of Wands doing magic. I mean, it's as simple as that. Whatever magic you were doing, it's gonna come through big time. Very, very powerful. Big time. And you weren't alone when you were doing the magic. Other people were doing it with you, I feel. And it's all going to pay off. So it looks like what this is you need a rest from doing magic. You need a rest from work and you need to recharge. You're not recharged. Even if you think you are, you're not. So your homework is to not only watch The Sandlot, but it is to recharge and take a break from work and everything because you're always moving. You're the king of the castle or queen of the castle, whatever, and you're still moving. The king of wands relaxes and he looks at his work grow, and yet you're not. And we know you have trouble here balancing, and you're going to have burnout. That's what I'm concerned about. You're going to have some type of burnout. So rest up. Your homework is to not do anything but watch The Sandlot. And Simona, I'm giving you homework too. Make sure she does nothing but relax and watches The Sandlot. She needs a break. It's just too much, and burnout is around the corner. And I don't want this to happen. And get smart quick. This is the Rackham Tarot. Oh, I'm not joking. Like, I want you to sit her down, cuff her if she has to, because she needs to de-stress and she just needs to relax and realize, hey, you do a lot for quite a few people and you take on that energy and it drains you. And you're still going at it and you're not sitting back and letting the results speak for themselves. And it's throwing your balance off. I mean, man, go out and have some fun. Do some laser tag or something. Mini golfing. Eat some pie. Whatever. Like, man, just relax. Oh, hey, Ziggy, welcome. Okay, so Simona, you are up next. Anything in particular you'd like to know? Or just let them fly and let them ride? Okay, good. But still watch The Sandlot. You're welcome, Stephanie. All right. You know what? What the hey? Let's use the Llewellyn. So we used one of them. Why not use the other one? So let's see what we got here. Knocking that energy off. This is for Simona. Wow. That had a pop to it. Okay. That was very unexpected. All right, calm down. Think Raphael likes you, Simona. All right. This is for Simona. What's happening? What's going on? What should she know? Or maybe what shouldn't she know? What is happening? Not Archangel Raphael. Different Raphael. Unless you're joking with me and it went right over my head, which is totally possible. So just all right, let's give it one more mix. Hmm. No, different Raphael. Ooh. Okay, well, Simona, you might have the Stephanie happening here. Mm, hmm. Okay, so we have your stubbornness and impatience. So stubbornly impatient? The heck? All right, so bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Cups. And you might be a little bit of a workaholic yourself, or at the very least, you do too much and you get PO'd when things don't go right because you're juggling too much. You need to learn how to. Oh, yeah, no problem, Jennifer. You need to learn how to back away a little bit and don't carry more than you can handle. Like this guy here, he's upset that three things fell, but he only has two hands. He can only carry two cups. So you have to watch yourself and make sure you don't overdo it or try to juggle too much. And then if you do juggle too much, don't get mad because you're doing it and it all falls apart. Like, that's the thing that gets me. It's like you're gonna cop an attitude because something didn't work out even though you were overdoing it. And like I said, it feels like patiently or stubbornly impatient, which I get is a contradiction, but yeah, stubbornly impatient. Like, what the heck? How are you going to be stubborn but also impatient? Usually if you're stubborn, you don't want to do something and you're fine with it taking, well, whatever. Stubbornly impatient. That's just your new nickname for me. Just stubbornly impatient. You're going to pop up, "Hey, stubbornly impatient. What's up?" Um so this is pretty cool though. Top of the deck, we have the world or the universe, excuse me, and completion, moving on, reaching that next level. But here's the thing. Because it feels like with well, thank you, hubby. It feels like with the universe, your mess, you're right there by it, but that's when the stubbornness comes in, and we have the Seven of Wands, holding your ground and not bending. Like, nope, I'm not backing down. It's like, man, when your mind's in a situation or when your mind is made up, it's just not going to it's not going to turn. Like, no matter what. It's tough. you're hard to deal with if your mind is made up and stuff. Because I think you'll argue, and and that arguing is just like, why even bother? And that actually takes us to the Seven of Swords, where it's for me, why even bother? I I will have a better chance getting through to a brick wall. This poor little guy, it's like, I can't pick up all the sword. Pick up a sword, darn it. It's something like that. And yeah, it's like, man, stubbornly impatient. You know your mess, but at the same time, you'll argue and you'll hold your ground, even if you know you should move, and juggling too much and being bossy. You're bossy. Like, you feel bossy. I think you're very sweet and nice, but you're bossy. It's like, yeah, of course, I'm an angel as long as you follow what I say. So that's interesting. Um, but we come to a problem here. And this is the 8 of Pentacles. And this is, of course, hard work. Look at everything that I'm doing, all my hard work. But that's where the problem is. You're not taking time to actually view your work and your accomplishments and all of that. You're like Stephanie in this regard. You work too freaking much or work too hard, and you're too hard on yourself. Like, I think you are your own worst enemy and your own worst critic, to where, like, I think you can beat yourself up. Now, that's not to say you don't love yourself or anything. It's just you might be not exactly a perfectionist, but you you might work just too hard, and you don't admire your work, and you need to admire it more. You need to take a seat, and it's like, yeah, I did that. This was from me. This is awesome. This is cool. I think that's what you're being told. Like, just take a moment to admire. Don't walk in front of the fan. That's my fan. No, thank you. um Take a moment to admire your work and feel good about what you do, and don't beat yourself up over mistakes that might happen or something not going right. And the thing is, you already know this. Oh, sweet pea, yay. Nope, she left again. You already know this, but you're just so stuck in your ways, and you have to work on that. So yeah, that's your homework. Don't be so impatient, or darn it, what did I say? Stubbornly impatient, and enjoy your work. Look at what you have done, and let hubby win something. Even if he doesn't win, just let him feel like he wins. He'll like that. Get him some ice cream or something. Finally, we have the Page of Wands and also the Ace of Wands. Magic. So wands being fire, desire, passion, making magic happen. And Ace of Wands, like I say, I like, oh, god darn it. The Ace of Wands, I like to say, again, aces are gifts from the universe. And the Page of Wands is usually a messenger, usually traveling or something like that. In this case, your magic is on point, it feels like. I wouldn't be surprised if it actually got stronger or enhanced. So you might be up to some witchy stuff, and or you should look into doing some witchy stuff if you haven't done any spell work or anything just yet, because I think you are entering a hot zone for manifestation. I think it's a good time for you to work some magic. And I think the universe is going to provide whatever your passion is at the moment. Work some magic with it, and you will definitely receive. But you're going to have to admire your work as well. And that's something I don't think you do enough. I don't think you give yourself enough credit. I don't think you admire all the hard work that you do. I don't think you, like Stephanie, relax enough. I think you relax more than her. That's for gosh darn sure. But I think you are a little bit more stubborn. I think she's more flexible than you, and you feel more stubborn, and you you got to let that go, and your magic will like quadruple and double because it's a different type of flexibility that enters into you, and it's like, ooh, yeah, So be more flexible, work some magic. It feels like you're entering a hot zone, and be a little bit less stubborn, and I think your magic is going to improve. You have a good one, Atropa, and thanks for stopping by and hanging out. But yeah, there you go. Um, all right. So, who was next? Jennifer. Yes, Jennifer. If you're still up, you may have passed out. Shabba doo 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 doo. I want bump da 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 da. Shabba doo doo shabba da da da. Oh, you're my Crimson Taurus there. Oh, you're welcome, Simona. Yeah, a friend of mine got it painted for me for my birthday. Oh, it's in the description. Yeah, that's in the description. I don't really, I'm weird with mess. All right, so Jennifer, you are up, man. We're tagging you in like a Pokemon. I choose you, Jennifer. Go. Um, you know what, Jennifer? Oh, I had this upside down. I didn't realize it. We're going to use the Lost Hollow for you. Because for whatever reason, I feel this is the one that's just like, yeah, it just feels like you need it. So this is the newest deck. This is the most expensive deck, but it is just a freaking beautiful deck. I love the artwork in this. So gorgeous. Anything in particular that you'd like to know, Jennifer? She wop she do. Why? I don't know why, but Tarzan, a Tarzan song, it's just popped into my head, and I don't even know the name of it, like She Wop or something, like Shabba Wop Dooba Doo Shabba Wop Shabba Da Da Dee Wop. Anyway, NSYNC, they were the ones to perform that song for the animated Tarzan, and it's just in my head for some reason. What's going on relationship wise? Okay. For me, Get Smart, it changes. Like the energy's a bit different when I'm using it. It changes and all of that stuff. I mean, but I think it depends on the person as well. Somebody might just say, ah, it's all the same. For me, it's a little different each deck. It's a different representative, so to speak. And with the exception of this one, all the decks up here have, and maybe with the exception of the Rider White, all the decks up here that you see and some you can't see in the background are connected to my guides, and my guides all have a different energy and personality, and I try to match that sometimes with the readings. All right, this is for Jennifer Vatsa. What's going on relationship wise? Is she going to be a freak in the sheets or a nun at home? What is happening? What's going on with Jennifer Vatsa? What is going on? Oh, gosh. What is going on with Jennifer? What's the relationship? What is happening? What is going on? All right, let's give it one more go. You know what? I had to think for a second, but this deck actually has an extra strength card and an extra um justice card. Is it justice? I think. So, but no extra tower. Close though. All right. I will not read reverse cards in this one, even though I can. It's for me, it's no point. Not for this one. And I think Jennifer, you're going to be the last one of the night, unless someone else wants one. They should speak now or forever hold their peace. Oh, that's right. Paranormal Witch. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I forgot. I forgot. I'm sorry. So Paranormal Witch will be the last one of the night. So yeah, there we go. Oh, wait. Okay. Afro before, because Paranormal Witch said she wanted to be last. So okay. The heck is going on with you, Jennifer? What the heck? Ooh wee. Hmm. Okay. Oh, you just ask for a reading and I will get to you and pull some cards. Hmm. Okay, so, well, I don't know about too good, but thank you. Uh, I'm on the wrong screen. Jennifer, bottom of the deck, we have the Five of Swords, defeat, and blockage. Almost like your blessings have been blocked, or at least this might be how you're feeling since it's at the bottom of the deck. Whatever you're trying to do, it just doesn't go right and it messes up and it feels like am I being blocked? Am I cursed? What is happening here? Why is life being a heifer? Um yeah, why is life being a heifer? Why are you doing this? Like it's yeah, I unfortunately I guess you feel down and I don't like you feeling down. I want you to feel up and happy and like I tell Stephanie, I want okay, I'll be sure to get him as well. I want you to start doing some backflips, man. I want you all feeling good. Like that's actually part of the reason why I do Unexplained Possibilities. It's to entertain you guys and put a smile on your face and have some fun. So this I don't like. We need to get rid of this guy, this defeat here. So yeah, this is no good. We need to change this somehow. All right, now going to the top of the deck, we have the Emperor. Powerful, menacing, knows what he wants. And this Emperor, though, for me, mostly because of the colors, he doesn't give off that fiery energy. This is calculated, honestly, calculatedly calm and kind of scary, too smart for their own good. In other words, they can play a game. So I'm going to tell you to, oh, yeah, this is, dude, this is, in case anyone is interested, um, The Lost Hollow by Pixel Art. So great deck. Anyway, this is someone who could play a game and they think they're in control or have control over you. I would be cautious of any man or woman, however you whichever way you go. I don't know. I would be cautious of them being cocky and confident because they will take advantage. That's what it feels like. They will take advantage of you. And I would be doubly so if they are into the occult because we have the Three of Pentacles next. Works. But I'm not looking at works. I don't care about that. I'm looking at this. You might be caught up in a love triangle soon, and magic might be used. I would be cautious on dating anyone in the occult or who has knowledge with magic or spells and how it works. I would be cautious of that, and I would be cautious of being in a love triangle because someone is going to have to go. You're going to have to choose. And maybe actually that's why the Emperor is here with that power. And it's like, choose. Because somebody is not good for you. I don't think. Someone has to go. Two's a party, three's a crowd. And mixed in with magic. Oh, hello, Lydia. Welcome. Mixed in with magic. Someone has to go, I think. And this Emperor could actually represent you getting rid of them. Maybe it's not them playing a game with you per se, but it's stepping up now and getting rid of them. Either way, you have choices. That's a good thing. Choices are always good. Do I show both of them? All right. So, King of Cups. Tentacles are every freaking where. Choices. We're going back to choices, just like this two's a party, three's a crowd, and all that good stuff. You have, or you will have choices when it comes to love, I want to say. But for whatever reason, it just feels rocky. You know, the King of Cups, he's able to stay calm in a sea of chaos. And this one has his tentacles all over the place. It's like, yeah, I got this. I'm in everything. But he's drinking. What are you drinking? Are you drinking wine? What? Yeah, he's drinking freaking wine. All right. And he's. Did you just jump on my games? You did. You heifer. He's drinking wine. And he's just cool, calm, and collected. So, Jennifer, when it comes to love, you are going to have to take a step back and you're going to have to look at your options and you might have to eliminate one. And that doesn't mean close yourself off to anyone else or anything like that. But it's like, take a step back. Take a step back. Yeah, you're a heifer. I called you that. Not you, Jennifer. The cat. She jumped on my games and knocked them all over. And be more calm because it just, I don't know, you just feel so down. And I want to give you a hug. And to the point where I don't think you really need a relationship right now. Like, you just feel kind of broken. And you need to just take a step back. And yeah, I want to give you a freaking hug. I don't even like hugging people, but I want to give you a hug. And tell you, it's going to be okay. We got this. And take a step back, stay cool, stay calm, drink some wine, and let things run their course. And this takes us to two cards I really was not expecting. And this is good because we're going to have a turnaround for you. we have justice and the world. So, with justice, it is all debts repaid, everything is reset to zero. Why does it smell so good in here all of a sudden? What the heck? Everything is reset to zero and the world is completion. So, whatever you're dealing with, Jennifer, it's going to end. You're not going to be dealing with this too much longer. You get your reset, but I think you're the one who has to enable it. I think I'm sticking by this. I don't think you need a relationship right now. Even if you want to be a freak in the sheets, it's better for right now you be a nun in a habit and take a step back and let the chaos pass you. Once it passes, everything resets to zero. And then you get this universe or world, whatever we want to call it. And then your love comes. That's when it really happens. That's when you're showered with it because you're able to start anew, start fresh, and things are in order. It feels like right now, nothing is in order the way it should be. And it's affecting you to, like I said, where it feels like you're broken. And I just want to give you a fat hug and tell you it's gonna be okay. So I'm giving you a hug, and it's gonna be okay, Jennifer. You just need to take a step back and realize and believe it's gonna be okay. And well, chaos from chaos comes order. So it is going to be okay. And you have judgment in the universe. Everything resets to zero. All the issues rise up and you deal with them and they do eventually vanish. And your completion is near where it's like, hey, I survived. I did it. Your love will come soon-ish, but you just have to take a step back. And right now, I wouldn't deal with anybody unless it's just yourself. That's what I think, because you have to heal. Like you're broken right now and you have to heal, and we can't heal ourselves if we're dealing with someone else. It just doesn't work. And we end up causing them grief and going crazy, or we use them to as a distraction to hide our hurt or whatever's broken. So I would say take a step back, dump whomever you're seeing or want to see. Don't worry about them right now. Put yourself first and heal. And let's get to this judgment where everything comes out, everything comes to the light, where you're able to see it and deal with it, and then get to that world and you have your completion and your reset. That's what's up with you, Jennifer. So there you go. Okay. Let's see. Afro Samurai, and then Get Smart, and then oh, you're welcome, Jennifer. And then Paranormal Witch. Okay, so I think I got it. So yeah, no more tarot. So whoever comes in and asks for one, I'm going to have to politely decline them. Yeah, you have a good sleep, Jennifer. And if you need to yap or whatever, I just clicked the wrong button. If you need to yap or whatever, feel free to message me. We're broken people. Oh, you're out too, Simona? All right. You have a good night, and please, let hubby win. Yes, it is a dragon on this shirt, Paranormal Witch. All right. So, Afro, I think for you, we will use. I was going for the Thoth, but for some reason I changed my mind. We're going to use the Rider White. Oh, you're going to sleep, Get Smart? Wait, wait, wait. If you are, then hold up a minute and I'll jump and do your tarot first if you're about to pass out. Well, I guess I'm waiting. Like, don't worry, just on hold real quick, Afro. I'm just seeing if Get Smart is about to head off or not. I just want to make sure he isn't, or maybe he already did. No, okay, okay. So you're still here. All right, so you're after Afro. What the heck? Man, Paranormal Wish just throwing me out there. When you gonna see Stephanie, Melvin? Well, I don't know. When I have money. um. All right. So this is for Afro Samurai. What is coming next? What is coming next for Afro Samurai? What is coming next for Afro Samurai? Afro Samurai. Whoa. Okay, that's where we stop. Let's see what we got. Really? Okay, you're gonna do that. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. So, Afro. Oh, Niema. What are you doing? Hello, welcome. Why, this is a rare occasion. My co-host popped in. So, everyone go ahead and embarrass her and say, "Hi Ash, welcome." Okay. So, Afro, we have for you. Yeah, well, welcome. Um at the bottom of the deck we have the 5 of cups. And the 5 of cups is kind of like Simona. Make sure you're not juggling too much because you can only carry and do so much at a time. And you need to be cautious of that, of not overworking yourself and doing too much or being a busybody. You know, do what you can handle, not more than that. You know, it's no rule stating, oh, I have to carry 10 things plus one. It's like, no, you're gonna destroy yourself. So, no, don't do that. Do what you can handle. And when something goes wrong or if it breaks or whatever, don't even worry about it. No crying over spilt milk. You still have 2 cups over here and you can only carry 2 and the town's right there. So, yeah. So, be careful with overworking yourself and trying to do more than you can handle. You know, I'm sure you can handle a lot, but that doesn't mean you should. Do what feels right for you. And also, don't let other people pawn their mess onto you. That's something that I notice a lot of people who are workaholics and everything, they tend to take on other people's assignments and work and pressures and all that. And I don't want you to do that. Where did she go? Oh, she just left. All right, now I pulled three cards from the top of the deck. And we have the Five of Swords. And this kind of came up for Slim. But in this case, it's upright. And this is saying don't be afraid of a stalemate. You know, don't expect victory from arguments. Don't expect any major thing to happen just yet or coming up. It's not necessarily you winning, but it's not you losing. It's just an average time. So it's nothing spectacular happening right away. But saying that, you might be meeting someone. And I don't know if it's a romantic interest or not. I don't know if you're single or not, but you might be meeting someone. So I say that because we have the Magician and the Empress, two very powerful people. The Magician, master of everything. I've seen, what is it? Veni Veni Vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. The Empress, divine femininity, the ultimate woman. Even though is she pregnant in this one? No, I don't think she's pregnant in this one, but you know, sometimes she's pregos. Oh, that's okay if you did. Oh, no, she's just quiet like a mouse. So, I will say that yeah, you will potentially meet someone. I don't know if they're going to be a love interest or not, but they are going to play a part in your life, I want to say. And it doesn't feel negative. It feels very positive. This is a strength meeting. It's fated, in other words. So, pretty much, you're going to have an average time overall. It's nothing significant or big that's going to happen and come out or anything. But you're going to meet someone. I feel like. I you just feel like you're going to meet someone. And they're going to really leave an impression on you. And I think you are leaving an impression on them. And you know what it is too, as well? Dropping the Empress for a moment. With the Magician, it's you being in a comfortable place. Like, this is comfort. Oh, wow, that's interesting, Afro. Okay. But yeah, this is you in a comfortable spot. This is comfort, top of your game. You yourself are going to enter into a hot zone. And that's why it's like it doesn't seem like anything crazy big is happening or anything like that cuz you're there, you're balanced, you're cool. You know, that's the best I can tell you. But I do believe you're going to meet someone. Whoever this Empress is, I think you're going to meet someone. But there you go, Afro. Huh. I think you're gonna meet someone. What the heck? Wow, this makes me happy. Okay, so who is next? Get smart if you're still here. You are next. Yeah, no problem, Afro. Get smart. Where are you? Oh, you will not be paranormal witch. Don't even think that. Negative. Negatory. 9. Okay, so is there anything in particular you'd like to know, get smart, or just pull out some cards and see where they fly? Pull out and pray. Wait a second. Wait, that could be taken out of context. I need to know what Stephanie, what do you mean by pull out and pray? Pull out cards, see where they fly. Okay. You got it. Uh you know what? We'll go to the Rackham because I think you said you like the art on it. Pull out and pray. Good lord. Knock that energy off. This is for Get Smart. So, fun fact for you guys, Get Smart is actually one of my favorite old TV shows, and I really enjoyed the movie with Steve Carell. And I am sad that they never made a follow up to it because I thought it was really funny and just really good. Okay, this is for Get Smart. This is for Get Smart. Oh, I said that the TV show is one of my favorites, Stephanie. I love it. Like, but I like the movie as well. I like them both, and I'm just upset that they never made a sequel. That's all. I don't think I saw the original Get Smart movie if they had one. Oh. Now, something that I wonder if they're ever going to revive, which I hope they don't, is Perry Mason. Oh gosh, that'll be terrible if they were to redo that. I mean, maybe if David E. Kelly did it, but I hope they never do another Perry Mason. Also, I hope they never do another Andy Griffith show or something similar to it. Wow, this is absolutely terrifying. Get Smart. Perry Mason. He's a lawyer. It's an old black and white TV show, and who did it star? What's his name? Raymond Burr. Who is Raymond Burr? No, what is his name? Stephanie will probably know. Who starred in Perry Mason? It's bugging me that I can't think of his name. Was it Raymond Burr? Anyway, it's about a lawyer who solves crime, so to speak. All right. So, oh, let me look at the bottom of the deck. Oh, okay. So, man, this card has been coming up for everyone. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So, maybe you're working yourself too hard, working yourself to the bone, and not Raymond Burr. Okay, I was right. Working yourself to the core and not really seeing the results from it. So, like everyone else, this seems to be the theme tonight. You need a freaking break. Get smart. Uh, Maybe you're stressed out. Maybe you're doing too much work. I'm not entirely sure, but this is almost like exhaustion with this Eight of Pentacles being at the bottom of the deck. Normally, Pentacles are really good cards to get, really good energy because it's usually financials, it's money, but it's not good money if you're working too hard and you're draining yourself and you're not taking breaks when you need to. And that's something we all need to do. We have to realize we need breaks from time to time. Oh, you've come back. Oh, you might actually have to use the restroom. Do you have to use the restroom? No? All right. Now going to the top of the deck, we start off with the major arcana and we have temperance. And temperance, I like to say, is a balance. In other decks, usually it's coming a long way, it's experimentation and figuring out. But this one is more like a drama queen and causing chaos around her. And this is saying, like, yeah, you definitely need a mental break. You need a freaking break. Otherwise, you're gonna be a drama queen and cause chaos around you. The source of the chaos will come from you, and it would just ruin everyone's day, and that's not good. um I would add on to this, trying to do more things that you like as a hobby and experimenting with something new to give that energy that is probably out of whack more focus, because this is just and it's just being a drama queen. I almost want to say get over yourself, but I'm not going to say that. I am going to say put your energy into some hobbies. This temperance, she's acting out a little bit and causing chaos around her. So put your energy into something else, into some hobbies, and definitely take a bit of a mental break. Now, moving on from that, we have the Nine of Wands, and the Nine of Wands is usually hurt and being afraid. Yeah, and peeking out like, oh my gosh. So with this Nine of Wands, I don't know if you have a lot of friends or if you were made fun of and you might be antisocial, but this is coming from a place of hurt. And wow, it's next to the Five of Wands, and this one's a freaky card too because it's fear. It's being chased up a tree by wolves. Look at that, son of a monkey's uncle. Um, and fear with this nine. So I don't know if you have anxiety or you just have bad nerves or what, but it's time for you to conquer a challenge, I want to say, and come out of your fear. So it's definitely time for you to challenge yourself, leave your comfort zone, and oh, hello, Rose Rain. Um, leave your comfort zone and do something a little different. Like it's almost like it's fear, a little bit of panic. I don't know if you were picked on or what, but leave your comfort zone. Challenge yourself now. It's definitely time to challenge yourself, do something different. Uh one of my hobbies, I haven't done it in a while, but one of my hobbies is RC racing, RC car racing. And I have a gas powered RC car. That sucker gets up to about 90 miles an hour, 80 miles an hour on the back straight. It's really cool. I haven't done it in a while now, but it was one of my fun hobbies. And another thing I like doing is jigsaw puzzles. I have a few thousand pieces that I need to get to, but so just come up with a hobby. Find a hobby and definitely leave your comfort zone and challenge yourself. Oh well, you just said you'll challenge yourself with fitness. Good. You have to do something. It just feels like you need to do something, get your confidence up, feel brave, feel good. And this takes us to the Page of Cups. Messenger, Page of Cups. So we can kind of look at it like a college student, like first year college student. You know your stuff, but you haven't put it into practical use just yet, and you're still learning, so to speak. So once you actually start leaving your comfort zone, once you start gaining your confidence, man, things start looking up really good. Like, really good. And you're going to be guided that way. This is guidance. You will have guidance. So you're probably going to have a mentor, and they're going to help you, and you'll have your guidance, and it's going to go a long way. Like, it feels like you have growth, which is always a good thing. Sometimes people don't have growth. They're just idiots. But you feel like you have growth. So definitely will be going places. And holy cow, Rose, seriously? Good Lord. Man, you'll kick my butt. I'm over here thinking about cheesecake and milkshakes, and you're on a bike and everything. Man, finally we have the Fool. This is awesome because the Fool is a new beginning. You're going to have opportunity to start anew, reinvent yourself. That's what it feels like. Reinvent yourself. Whoever you are versus who you want to be, you'll have that chance to evolve into. So I'm actually going to recommend, and this is something I don't recommend a lot, but I'm going to recommend that you just strip down to your birthday suit and face yourself in the mirror and visualize the person that you want to be tomorrow and work towards that and say goodbye to the person you are today, because you have the Fool and you have potential to evolve into anyone, anything. It's just putting in that energy and going for it, leaving that comfort zone. But yeah, there you go. Get smart. Okay, so finally we have Paranormal Witch. All right, so Paranormal Witch, is there anything in particular you'd like to know, or just whoop, pull some cards and see where they go? Oh, what? You want a reading too, Nima? Didn't I give you a reading? Hold up. Wait a second. Well, never say never with romance, Paranormal Witch. And I think we're going to get naughty with you. Oh, okay. We're going to get naughty with you, and we'll use the Tarot of Sexual Magic. Let's knock that energy off and shake, shake, shake. The dun 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 dun. Shake, shake, shake the ba ba. Shake your booty. Shake your booty. I almost asked a very inappropriate question. I'm happy I didn't. I caught myself. Oh boy. Okay, this is for Paranormal Witch. What is happening with Paranormal Witch? What is it that she needs to know? What does she need to know? What is she not seeing? Is she really a freak, or is that just my imagination? What is happening with Paranormal Witch? All right, let's give it one more mix. Yep, that's the one. Okay. Hmm. Okay. All right, so you're a little bipolar. Not you, paranormal witch. I'm talking about the deck. I'm not saying you're bipolar. Temperance as well. Ooh. Um. Yeah, nothing wrong with being bipolar, but I don't want to deal with bipolar people anymore. I had to deal with two of them. One of them was schizophrenic. That was not fun. All right, so different. Yes, I would say different decks have different attitudes and energies. It depends. For instance, this deck, this one sometimes has to be warmed up a lot. So I like comparing it to a woman because sometimes you gotta warm women up. You can't just jump into it. You gotta zoom, 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 and bang, 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 vroom, vroom, vroom. So, all right. So paranormal witch at the bottom of the deck we have. I'm on the wrong screen. That's what we have. Let me fix that. We have temperance. Again, temperance has come back, but this temperance is different. This one is definitely about experimentation, leaving your comfort zone, which you are doing, and you feel like you've done that. You feel like you're making advances and performing alchemy, transmutation. And this is a good thing. This feels very, very positive, but it's still work to do. You still have work to do. You still need to work on yourself. You're not there yet. You've made good strides, but you're not there yet. And you still need you still need some work. But it is a mixing and a matching, and it's doing what you didn't think was possible before. That's what's interesting. This is you doing what you didn't think was possible, and you're proving yourself wrong. It's like, I am doing it. I can do it. Look at me. I did it. So that's really awesome with this temperance. Now, going to the top of the deck, okay, we have the sun. And I like to say that the sun is continuous energy, energy where we last left off. This is really, really good. Not only is it good, and I'm sorry for the glare, not only is it good, but it is strengthening you. It's warming you up. It's giving you what you need. Ooh, wee, they're kissing with tongue. This is your power. That's a good way of putting it. This is your power, and it's coming into fruition. This is you blossoming. This is you obtaining and getting it all. You are becoming the center of you, which is a good thing. You're attracting, you're pulling in, and things are happening around you, and they're going to come to you. So this is just very powerful. Really, really good. Now we go to the Ten of Swords. Now, the Ten of Swords, however, is you not being able to let something go. So you are holding on to things that are still bothering you. You have not healed completely, possibly from your last relationship, and it's still bothering you. Something is bothering you that you can't let go of. I think it's a relationship, and I think you want one. I think you want happiness. I think you want a warm body next to you, and for whatever reason, you can't let go of certain things. I think you were very, very hurt in a previous relationship. And it might even be some jealousy when other people's get that ideal romance that you wanted and you didn't obtain yet. Keyword being yet. Um, you're going to have to let go of stuff. You're going to have to definitely let go of the past in some regard, especially because your future is so bright and so strong. You're going to have to let go. You're definitely going to have to let go and realize it doesn't define you or your future. So you have to now start taking steps to move forward. Oh, I'm sorry, Alicia. I'm not doing any more tarot. I'm doing the last one for Paranormal Witch, and then I'm calling it a night. I'm sorry. Alicia? Yeah, that's how you say it. Alicia. Or is it Elisha? Anyway, I'm sorry. Yeah, this is the last tarot I'm doing. All right, now from the Ten of Swords, we go to the freaking Magician. This is why I said it's bipolar, because it's kind of up, down, up, down, up, down. And with the Magician, master of everything, been there, done that, look at me now. I have mastered it all. And this is what you're doing. You are mastering it all. You're on your fool's journey, so to speak. You are figuring everything out little by little. When it comes to mastering something, it's no such thing as learning it overnight. It takes time, effort, dedication. Hmm. Yeah, time, effort, dedication. And you will definitely master it. Not only that, we also can see him as a manifester. So I think you're inadvertently putting energy out there to manifest later, meaning that what you're saying is going to happen. I like saying that people get into hot zones because that's just when they're at their peak for whatever reason. And I want to say you need to be cautious with the words you speak, Paranormal Witch, because I think it's going to happen. So, no more I can't, no I want, actually. No, none of that. Instead, start speaking in absolutes. I have, I am, it is mine, already got it. I claim and I obtain. Those are my words I like to say for my little magic stuff. I claim and I obtain. That's what you need to say. I claim and I obtain, because you're going to manifest. You're definitely going to manifest, and in order for your manifestation to work properly, you need to get over whatever this is. So make sure you're properly ready and prepared, because life is going to come at you in the best of ways. All right, so this is kind of weird, but we have the Queen of Cups or Chalices, whatever you want to call it, and the Ten of Cups or Chalices, again, whatever you want to call it. And the Queen here, emotional, like healing. I mean, yes, this guy's head is in her boobies. I mean, I'm assuming women like that. They like guys' head between their boobs. If they don't, well, gosh darn it. But it's very emotional and sensual. You need to come out of your shell. You need to come out of your shell. I mean, you're already leaving your comfort zone, but you need to do more, and you need to see yourself as this queen, as and have this calm and cool about you. If you have that, that's when you attract. When you want something so badly, and it's weird because it's counterproductive. You want something so badly, we work against ourselves and you never get it. But in this case, you just need to be cool and calm and let it come to you, because it is, and then just hold it in your boobies. But yeah, it's coming out of your shell. And this 10 of cups is bittersweet, or at least sometimes I like to say it's bittersweet, leaving something behind to obtain something new. And I want to say this is you shedding your past life. Oh, well, I try to come out 3 times as a new person, but I don't know how. Well, it's not that you don't know how, it's just you kind of do. Look at me, I'm Sandra D. With virginity. Won't go to bed until I'm easily wed. Anyway, um, you definitely need to send something away. And this is almost like sending a kid off to college. You're happy they're leaving, but you're kind of sad that they're going. For you, it feels like a definitely a do-over. Like giving up something that's no good for you, even though you really don't want to give it up, but you know you should, and replacing it with something better. For instance, and ugh, I hate exercise, but let's say you got a little tummy, and in order to get rid of that, you gotta do some cardio or whatever. Well, cardio sucks, but you want to get rid of this tummy, and you get rid of it, and you get a flatter tummy and probably a nicer bum at the same time. So you give up something so you can obtain something. And this feels like getting rid of your old self, shedding your skin, because you're entering in so many new things. And I don't want you to take whatever this is with you, this past here. That's my concern. So it is definitely shedding the skin, getting rid of it. Get rid of it so you can actually accept and have whatever it is new come into your life. And it could be a man, could be. And the reason why I say that is because, and this is the final card, the Empress, divine femininity. And this Empress is on point. Good Lord, her boobies are out, everything. So this Empress is confident. She has her shield down. She's not in a defensive mode. She is so confident with the giant snake behind her. It's like, oh, please try it. I will eat you. This is where you will be at. You will have your divine femininity. It will spark, it will grow, and it will be love. Once you have this, you're definitely going to be led to love. You have love coming, and uh, the Empress is governed by Venus. I will go to sleep shortly. And hello, Malice. Welcome. Um, what was I saying? Oh, yes. The Empress is governed by Venus. And of course, Venus, Aphrodite, goddess of love, beauty, sex, all that fun stuff. You will definitely have love, it feels like. You will definitely have love, but you need to get rid of this past. You definitely have to get rid of this past. This thing is holding you down, it's holding you back. Get rid of. I was getting ready to toss it, but then I'd have to go get up and pick it up, and I don't want to do that. So you have love coming your way, but you have to build yourself up to that. So what are you going to sacrifice that's doing you no good, that you know is doing you no good, and then obtain? So this is pretty cool for you. But yeah, love is on the way. And divine femininity is on the way. A lot of good things are on the way. It's just you being open and ready for them. But with that said, we will end it there. Whew. And I'm doing okay, busy as a bee in a good way, but doing good. Have a couple of things that have finally come into fruition. Yeah, you are welcome, Paranormal Witch. All right, guys. And that we have reached our end. Holy cow. I didn't intend to go this long. I initially just wanted to be on for an hour, so fat chance of that, right? Well, I'll well, yeah, you know how it is. It's 11 p.m. over here. I need to get to sleep. I actually need to let the cat out to do her business because she has not gone out and she's gonna curse me out in meows. But I will probably be live again, maybe next Wednesday or Thursday. But that will be for Unexplained Possibilities. I should probably ask who I want to ask to come on. And if you guys haven't done so yet, actually, be sure to check out Mr. Malice. Go check out his YouTube channel and the Malice Experience. So be sure to check that out. Check out, of course, From the Cauldron Witch. Just go and do it. Doesn't matter when, how, or why. Just do it. And if you're on Instagram, be sure to check out Paranormal Witch and her write-ups and everything. Be sure to do that. It's a lot of great freaking people in here. So you guys, put your links, please. Don't make me do it. I'm too lazy. I don't want to do it. So put in all your links and everything. I think it'll go through. I think so. And if they don't, then we'll just blame Nima. Though forget it. Fine, I'll put in the links. Um, all right. Give me a second. Since you guys want to be lazy bums, make me do all the work. Okay. Oh, I probably should have muted that, huh? Oh, Rose, I am done for tonight. I cannot answer that just yet, but if you'd like to know, you could just send me a message on social media, and those links are in the description, and I will answer it for you tomorrow. Don't worry, because, sometimes I'm nice like that. Why aren't you working? Yes, I'm slow when I do this stuff. Forgive me. Huh, that's weird. Don't worry, I'm putting them in for you because everyone deserves to be recognized. Doot, 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 doot. Mm, mhm. There we go. All right. And Malice.
The title of
And I still forgot to mute that. Oh well. All right. There you guys go. So be sure to check out From the Cauldron Witch. Check out Rose, good lord, Lady Rose, Paranormal Witch, and check out Mr. Malice. So you guys go and do that. So with that said, it is time for me to head off. Let the cat go outside, do her business. Maybe I'll order a milkshake and see you guys when I see you guys. So until then, take care and be safe. Bye, everybody.